Hey there, welcome back to another episode of our Herbivore Island Takeover series. I'm Kiera, and as usual, we're here today playing some Ark Survival Evolved Mobile. So as you can see, we have Herbivore Island behind me, and in the last episode we put up our perimeter gates and we started on our lighthouse. And so in today's episode, I really just want to focus on finishing that lighthouse off and then perhaps doing some painting. So let's get started, shall we? It's exactly how we left it in the last episode. Oops, if I don't crash. Pretty plain and simple, just a cylinder. And I am just planning as I go, so there will be mistakes along the way, but that just makes it a more interesting video, I think. So we're just going to continue placing some walls, or not. There we go. Now we'll see if I can reach up there. Alright, just ignore that notification. And now I think we can add a layer of glass for the sort of light bulb area you would see on an actual lighthouse. Now the issue is, how do I reach such a thing? Perhaps I can hop off. There we go, alright. Problem solved. Now we just get our greenhouse walls. Uh-oh, I guess we are too tall. So that means we need to replace this next layer with those. Or not. Just 1 second. I shall fix this up and see what's wrong. Alright, so we are back. And I did some investigating, and for some reason it doesn't allow us to place glass. It needs proper foundation, I'm guessing. So that's a bit annoying. So we're just going to have to finish it off with stone, I guess. But that is also fine. We can make some pretty cool things with stone instead. Just making some more windows because I'm thinking this will be the top of our lighthouse. I am currently using the fly mode in the God console, along with invulnerability and infinite ammo, just in case I need to kill anything. Not that I will, but it just makes things a lot easier when I'm able to fly to be able to place things rather than relying on my griffin, which can unfortunately be extremely annoying. Oh gosh, and now it's not letting us place these either. Of course it's not. But it lets us place this, so I'm really confused as to why it does that. I'm not sure why. Perhaps these need to be metal foundations. We shall go and try make these metal then, and I'll bring you guys right back. So unfortunately I've had to destroy everything because that design is just not going to work. Even though it is a nice round lighthouse design, Ark doesn't really support round structures, so we are going to have to make it square, unfortunately. But I think it will still look cool. So we're just going to place some metal foundations first. Just like that. And now I'm too heavy, so I need to drop some metal. That'll be fine. So this is going to be our new base for the lighthouse. So we can place our door just over here. Nice on the side there. Oh gosh, I'm just so bummed. I really hate Ark sometimes. And we will continue by placing our window frames on the bottom layer. Oops, the wrong place. And there we go. I don't think I've ever seen a square lighthouse before, but oh well. Now we'll just see how high we should go. I think that high on that side. And I'll bring you guys back once I finish the stone wall section. Alright, so I've made these walls about 6 high. And they're just pretty plain and boring walls. And now I want to add a section of glass, because I think that will look really cool. And again, I am using the fly feature with Cloud Console, just to make things a lot easier while I'm recording. Because I am not the best flyer and I will always crash and just, yeah. So that's one layer. I'm thinking I'm just going to leave it like that and then do some more stone walls perhaps, which I probably have none left of. And that is correct, I do not. Perhaps we can in fact start the top build. And we can. So here we go. And as I've said before, I am just making this up as I go. I hope it turns out alright. It's just a huge bummer that our original plan didn't want to work. Okay, so now that we have this section done, we are going to need a lot of glass walls. Just to sort of act as if this is the part where the light bulb would be shining. Not sure how we're going to do that effect. We may just have to place some lamps all around to create some light effect. But I think it's going to look awesome when it's all done and ready. So I'm just going to go craft up some more greenhouse walls and I'll bring you guys back when I finish the glass section and we're moving on to the roof. Alright, so I've just went and finished placing these greenhouse walls. I did bring the griffin up and I think it's looking pretty cool so far. It's sort of just going to be a box shaped lighthouse, I guess, because it's pretty hard to make the ceilings look nice. But anyway, I think while we're here we can place some torches. So I'm thinking these torches can be our sort of lighthouse effect if we place quite a few of them. I think it will look really cool. And especially at night time, it should glow nicely. Oops, and the griffin is in the way. Okay, I shall move him in a second. Oh my goodness, and of course I fell down. Alright, so that's when I use the fly feature to get myself back up. Alright. I'm hoping this is going to look really awesome at night. I'm not placing them very evenly though, am I? And I do kind of want the ceiling to be able to sort of be walked on. So I do have a hatch frame here. And we can put it just like that. And now some ladders can also be placed. Probably this way, I think. Perfect. And now to sort of finish the ceiling, I guess, just with some more stone ones. I better get my griffin out first, I guess. Let's quickly do that. Otherwise, he will be stuck in here forever. And stay right there, alright. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm thinking the paint is what is gonna sort of make it a lot nicer. And is that done? Move out of that way. Oh my goodness, that glitch. There we go. Okay, so now the roof is finished. It's time to place some railings. I've made some up, ready for this. And they're just gonna sort of add a decorative feel to the outside. If they all line up properly, I will be super happy. I always manage to like make them not line up, and I think they all lined up perfectly. Maybe, yes, I think they did. Awesome. Okay, and of course now we can put our little lid on that. And then we'll go down and we'll have a look at the inside. Now obviously there is a huge hole down there that we're gonna fall down with no way to get up or down. Oof. And so obviously I have some staircases ready to be placed. So I think this is going to be interesting. Do they fit? They do actually fit perfectly. Wow, awesome. Okay. And they line up. Oh wow, and we didn't need another one. Oh, yes we did actually. Oh, but I think this is, let's try this. Oh, that looks stupid, doesn't it? It sticks over the edge. I think that is what we're going to have to do though. Doesn't look too bad, I don't think. And the door is right here, so that's how we get in and out. It's not really looking like a lighthouse though, it's looking like an archer tower or something. Oh, and we do need some more steps for here. But I think this is pretty much it, and then the painting shall begin. And of course at the end then we will light up our little lamps here. I do have some angler gel for that, so we'll do that last. Awesome. Okay, so this is pretty much it, and now it's time to paint and add our little railing to get inside. Just here. Alright. Alright, so now it's time to put the finishing touches on our lighthouse. Oh, I don't know what that was. I crafted up one of these stone steps. These are the Ingram you buy with amber. I think it's 24 amber on sale today only. Not that that really applies to you, because by the time you see this video it won't be on sale anymore, but that's fine. Alright, and now I think we can start painting, which I will be using the fly feature for again, because I am not going to be standing on the back of a griffin trying to paint the whole time. So I do have some dye that I've just crafted up, and so we're just going to start with the white, I think. White steps. We'll give it some white door, I think, if it will let us. Then I'm going to make this red, and this can be white. Yes, perfect. The next one red, and then the next one white. And then this is the last white ring. And let's see how that's looking. Alright, cool. So that's pretty much what it's going to look like. I will continue it on to the glass, not that it really matters because you won't be able to see the difference. but that's okay. We know it's there. We know we've painted it white. Alright, so I'm just going to do that white all the way around so they all look like this on each side. So we have our white painted now, and now it's time for the red. So we're just going to drag that over top. And now the red shall begin. I'm hoping it's going to look okay. Not quite as bright, but it's still definitely red. And it will definitely convey the idea of what we are wanting it to look like. Which is a lighthouse, for those of you who didn't know. Okay. I think that looks pretty awesome. Definitely got the lighthouse vibes going for it. So now we just need to finish off the rest of this red. And then I'll move on to the inside colors, which I think are just going to pretty much be white. Just for simplicity reasons. So, oh, and it looks like the stairs might have to be red because you can see them on the outside. But that is fine. Oopsie. That was not supposed to happen. Tree is in the way. So yeah, I'll bring you guys back yet again once we are all finished with this red. So inside we shall go. And I'm guessing because we had to paint that top stair red, we may as well paint all of the other stairs red to match as well. I think this turned out pretty cool, although it wasn't our original plan, but I think we did the best with what we had. And of course, I think it's super cool. And I don't think I'm going to paint anything else. Which means now it is time, in fact, to light up our lighthouse, I think. So I do have some angler gel with me. So I'm just going to be transferring a little bit of each into all of these. And then light the fire. Oh wow, it's going to look so awesome. These are a bit of a pain to fill though. It's going to be super bright. I'm so happy and excited to see what it looks like on the outside. Light fire. Did I light that one? No. Gosh, even the ones beside it are so bright they look full already. Light fire. And I guess you guys don't want to see me fill all of these, so I'll bring you right back on my last one to fill. So here we are with all our torches lit, and I think it looks super cool, and it is the perfect time to show it off. Nighttime, so let's go straight up here, and then, well, of course, fall down. All right then. But wow, look at it, it looks super awesome. It's definitely a lighthouse, that's for sure. And I think that concludes episode 2 of our Herbivore Island Takeover series. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button and leave me a comment down below. And I'll see you next time. I'm Kiera, and of course, you've been watching Kiera Games.